Welcome to our tutorial on how to install and configure BTCPay for GiveWP, or in short Give. I will show you the steps of the installation and configuration on BTCPay server. As you can see here on our documentation page, you can follow along and you can check all the steps out in detail there. I will not go through all the requirements, so just briefly, you need to have WordPress running and you need to have BTCPay server account. So if it's on your own BTCPay server or on a third-party host. Okay, let's start. Let's start with number 1, install the BTCPay for Give plugin. So we go to our WordPress installation, which I have already opened here. Then we go to plugins, then add plugin. And here in the search bar, we type BTCPay for GiveWP. And we now see here our desired plugin. Let's click on install now. Activate. Okay, now we have BTCPay for GiveWP activated. After that, we can now go to our GiveWP settings. Let's check the documentation first so we don't move along too fast. So, okay, we did the installation. And now it's time to create the API key and connect our BTCPay server with GiveWP. So I jump ahead a bit here, but in GiveWP settings, you will have payment gateways. And here you have BTCPay gateway. At the moment you see it's empty and we will need to fill that out. For that, we go to our BTCPay server installation. And here I already have our GiveWP store opened. And the first thing we need to do is to create the API key. To do that, we go to Account, then Manage Account, and we go to API keys. And here we click on Generate Key. Okay, let's quickly check which permissions we need. We view invoices, create invoice, modify invoices, modify store webhooks, video stores, and create non-approved bill payments. Okay, so we want to have this only scoped for one specific store, our GiveWP store. So I select here specific stores. And here I give. Okay. Then we need create invoice permission. Okay. Modify invoices. Okay. Modify store webhooks. We also need. Manage your servers, modify your stores. We don't need. We need view your stores. Okay. The next permission is create bill payments with, create non-approved bill payments. Okay. Okay, so let's check if we have all permissions we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks we're good to go. And we generate the API key. Now we have the API key here, which we can copy right now. Then we go back to our GiveWP configuration page with in the section API key, we enter the API key, or we better copy and paste it. Then we need the store ID, which we can have. Here we have GiveWP store selected, go to settings, and here you have the store ID, which we also copy. Okay, we have the store ID. And now the last thing we need is the BTCPay server URL, which is where your BTCPay server store runs. So in my case, it's testing.btcpay.tech. Okay. Don't forget the HTTPS in front. And now we can click on Save Changes, which should now create also the webhook on our BTCPay server. Let's try it. Okay, yeah, now you can see here API credentials were verified and it was successful. And here you can see webhook created successfully. Now we double check that one in our store settings. We go to webhooks and we can see the webhook was created. Great. That looks already good. So now we go back to the gateway step. And here you see I already have selected BTCPay as a default. You can, you probably won't have it already activated, so you click here on default and you click on enabled. Most important thing is to have it enabled. Default depends whatever you prefer. If you have other payment methods and prefer them, you can select another one for default. Okay, now save the changes. And here we now have our donation form. And as you can see, we can select the amount like GiveWP always works. And we continue. And now we have already selected donate with Bitcoin Lightning Network. Okay, we select that. We click on donate now. And now we should see an invoice we can pay. Here is the invoice. Let me pull out my Lightning wallet. I will now pay it. So, and now it is paid. And we can return to our WordPress site. You can already see the payment status here is already updated to completed. And we are good to go. We can now double check in donations page. You can see here the order status or donation status was updated to completed. So this means our webhook works and everything is good. Okay. And that's already it. Thank you very much for your attention and see you next time.